In a world where appearances and prejudices are often prioritized, there are couples who have surprised the public by choosing to love in their own way. From significant age gaps and physical differences to disparities in fame, they have faced no shortage of skepticism and controversy. To this day, is that love still intact, or has it changed? If you believe that true love has no limits, comment 1. If you don't agree, yet comment 0. Enjoy the video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. And now let's explore. Bera Ivanishvili is not only a famous pop star in Georgia, but also the son of billionaire Bidzina Ivanishvili. From birth, Bera attracted attention for his unique appearance due to albinism, which makes him stand out with skin and hair as white as snow. Instead of being self-conscious, he turned this difference into a unique artistic symbol in his music products. However, behind the glamour and wealth, Bera has always faced pressure from media scrutiny and harsh public prejudices regarding his appearance. Everything changed when Nanuka Gudavadze, the daughter of a close family friend, entered his life. Nanuka possessed an elegant, gentle beauty and a deep soul, someone who saw Bera not as a young heir or a star, but as a warm man with a passionate heart. Their love blossomed naturally and endured through the years, overcoming whispers about whether a beautiful girl like Nanuka could truly love someone with an appearance as unique as Bera's. Their 2011 wedding was not only lavish, but also full of humanity as they donated all their gifts to orphans. Currently, this small home is proof that sincere love always blurs all physical differences. Do you believe that kindness and love are more important than looks? Leave a comment with 1 if you agree and 0 if you don't. Don't forget to like, share, and press. Subscribe to give the channel more motivation to release new videos. Thank you, everyone. For over half a decade, Jamie and Nikki Perkins were once dubbed the golden couple of the global YouTuber community. The combination of Jamie, a talented Australian filmmaker, and Nikki, a Sudanese-born model with sharp beauty, created inspiring footage of interracial love. Their YouTube channel attracted millions of followers, not only for the beautiful visuals, but also for the powerful message of breaking down cultural and racial barriers in modern love. Audiences shared every emotional milestone with them, from their early dating days and their shimmering wedding to the birth of their 2 little angels, Ava and Zoe. Their vlogs brought a sense of warmth and hope to viewers about a perfect home where understanding always reigned supreme. However, the pressure of maintaining a model family image in front of the camera 24/7 inadvertently created silent cracks that even those involved found difficult to recognize sooner. In 2019, a true shock occurred when they announced their divorce, ending a 6-year journey together. The fact that both could not appear together in a final explanation video showed how deep the pain and breakdown were behind the carefully edited smiles. Jamie and Nikki's story is a realistic reminder that social media is only the tip of the iceberg, and true happiness requires much more than shimmering frames on a phone screen. In Newcastle, England, the story of Kate and Darren was once a hot topic on entertainment news sites due to the mismatched difference in their looks. Darren was often mocked by strangers as the luckiest man in the world for marrying a wife as beautiful as Kate, while he considered himself to have a very ordinary appearance. Instead of becoming angry or self-conscious, the couple decided to face the judgments by entering a competition for the most mismatched couples and unexpectedly won. The biggest turning point in their lives occurred when Darren won a £1 million jackpot shortly after. From a couple that was once ridiculed, they suddenly became the focus of admiration and even envy as they possessed both love and money. However, the massive fortune did not change Darren's sincere nature. He continued to devote all his care and love to his wife and children, just as he did during their difficult days, proving that true wealth lies in a person's character. Darren's kindness helped Kate overcome her insecurities, after years of being bullied, proving that a warm heart is always more valuable than a glamorous appearance. To Kate, he is the safest harbor in her life. What about you? What do you think about the concept of every pot finds its lid in love? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and hit subscribe to support the channel and give us more motivation to make new videos. Thank you all very much. Anton Kraft is a legendary name in the world of weightlifting, with a modest height of only 1.32 meters. Yet he possesses incredible strength, capable of lifting 4 times his own body weight. Despite achieving great success in his career, Anton always felt a lack of true, soulful connection in his romantic life. He longed to find a woman who would not look at him with curiosity or pity, but with respect for a man of courage. Destiny brought him to meet China Bell, a 1.90-meter-tall transgender woman in Florida who possessed glamorous beauty and a strong personality. The height difference of over half a meter between them initially led many to believe it was just a publicity stunt to attract attention. However, behind the shocking images was a deep bond between two souls who had both struggled immensely to be recognized by society for their true selves. China admitted she was won over by the confidence and irresistible charm of Anton, who always made her feel protected, even though he was much smaller than her. This couple has become an inspiration for the LGBT community and those with physical disabilities, proving that love truly has no limits. Together, they navigate the world's judgments with radiant smiles, a testament that true happiness is when we find someone who dares to face the entire world with us. Elisani Silva, the tallest woman in Brazil at 2.03 meters, endured a childhood full of suffering due to gigantism caused by a pituitary tumor. Her towering height made her a target for malicious jokes, forcing her to drop out of school and withdraw into loneliness. There were times when Elisani felt hopeless, believing her appearance would be a permanent barrier, preventing her from reaching the simple family happiness that other girls enjoy. Her life turned to a new page filled with hope when she met Francinaldo, a young man only 1.63 meters tall who possessed a brave and sincere heart. In contrast to those who only saw Elisani as a strange phenomenon, Francinaldo saw a sensitive soul yearning to be loved. He did not hesitate to hold her hand while walking through crowded streets, ignoring curious stares or insensitive comments about the height difference between them. Their 2015 wedding served as a testament to the power of love, reminding us that physical appearance is never a measure of human value. Currently, their small home is always happy with the priceless gift of their young son. In your opinion, does love truly help us rise above all physical barriers? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and hit subscribe to support us in creating more meaningful videos. Thank you all. Tom Crutchfield is a legendary reptile expert in Florida who has dedicated his entire life to befriending the planet's most dangerous creatures. At the age of 72, when many are thinking about retirement, Tom unexpectedly found his second spring with Stacy, a youthful woman more than 30 years his junior. Their love blossomed from conversations about their shared passion for animals, blurring a generational gap that once seemed impossible to bridge. Initially, Tom felt very conflicted due to the significant age gap, especially since Stacy's father was about the same age as him. However, it was Stacy's initiative and sincerity that gave him the courage to embrace this relationship. Stacy shared that she didn't love Tom for financial stability, but for his profound knowledge, his passion, and the compassionate way he treats the world around him, qualities she rarely found in younger men. Despite often being mistaken for grandfather and granddaughter when appearing in public, the couple continues to enjoy a happy life at their reptile farm. They married in 2018 and worked together managing animal conservation, creating a perfect blend of old age experience and youthful energy. Tom and Stacy's story is an interesting testament to the fact that age is just a soulless number if two hearts truly find harmony. Akihiko Kondo, a 37-year-old office worker in Japan, drew significant international media attention when he held a wedding ceremony with Hatsune Miku, a virtual pop idol in the form of a hologram. Following bitter past experiences, such as being bullied by female colleagues and suffering multiple failures in real-life romance, Akihiko fell into severe depression. It was Miku's voice and image that became his sole source of comfort, helping him regain the motivation to continue living and working. Their wedding was prepared with great solemnity and attended by 39 guests, even though his parents refused to attend, considering the act to be insane. Every night, Akihiko talks to the hologram version of Miku through a modern technological device, and goes to sleep beside a life-sized doll modeled after her. He asserts that this relationship brings him a sense of peace and happiness that human-to-human relationships in modern society sometimes fail to provide. Despite being labeled as weird or delusional, Akihiko remains determined to protect his choice and has become a pioneer for the movement of people who love virtual characters. He believes that in the future, as technology advances, the boundaries between the real and the virtual will blur, and humans have the right to seek happiness in any form that provides them comfort. This story raises profound reflections on loneliness in modern society and the healing potential of technology for the human soul. Nick Vujicic is one of the world's most famous inspirational speakers, born with a rare syndrome that left him without both arms and legs. Overcoming harsh adversity, Nick has traveled the world to plant seeds of hope for millions. But in his heart, he spent a long time despairing over finding love. He wondered if any woman would truly want to commit her life to a man who requires assistance with every personal daily activity like himself. All his doubts vanished when he met Kanae Miyahara at a speaking event in Texas in 2008. Kanae, a girl of gentle beauty and a kind heart, was won over by Nick's iron will and sense of humor from the very first sight. She didn't see the physical impairments of his body, but instead saw a great soul and a man who could become a solid spiritual support for her. Nick and Kanae's 2012 wedding serves as a testament to the limitless power of true love. Currently, they are happy with their 4 children in a home where Kanae is not only a wife, but also the hands and feet that guide Nick through all of life's ups and downs. This story confirms that perfection lies in how we compensate for each other's imperfections. Do you believe in a love without limits like this? Please share your feelings below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us in creating more meaningful videos. Thank you. Anastasia and Quentyn are a French couple who caused a public stir by undergoing a series of plastic surgeries together to become real-life versions of Barbie and Ken dolls. They met at a lavish party in Saint-Tropez and quickly realized they shared a burning passion for flawless artificial beauty. Since then, they have spent hundreds of thousands of pounds to alter every detail of their bodies, from their faces to their figures, to achieve their shared ideal. Their lives are like a never-ending performance where every action and image is perfectly staged to maintain their doll-like personas. Together they drive expensive cars, wear designer brands, and always appear as if they have just stepped out of a plastic toy box. To them, altering their appearance is not a rejection of personal identity, but rather an artistic journey to create the perfect version that they both aspire to achieve. However, behind that glamour are health concerns and public criticism regarding their somewhat extreme lifestyle. Many question whether their love will truly endure if one day they no longer have the financial means to maintain this artificial appearance. The story of Anastasia and Quentyn is a typical example of the obsession with beauty in the age of social media, where the line between reality and fantasy sometimes becomes thinner than ever. Joelison Fernandes da Silva, the third tallest man in the world from Brazil, at 2.33 meters, spent many years living in isolation and insecurity. Due to gigantism, Joelison always felt like a monster in the eyes of others, which led him to drop out of school and withdraw into his home to avoid ridicule. He experienced periods of severe depression, believing that his height was a curse that would leave him lonely for the rest of his life. Everything changed completely when he met Evan Medeiros through social media, a woman only 1.52 meters tall, but possessing an incredibly strong and tolerant heart. Evan was not at all intimidated by Joelison's giant stature. On the contrary, she was won over by his gentleness and the optimistic spirit he tried to maintain despite his adversity. Their love blossomed quickly through conversations that lasted through the night, helping Joelison feel loved as an ordinary man for the first time. Their wedding in 2015 attracted global media attention, serving as a testament to a love that transcends all physical barriers. A height difference of over 80 centimeters does not stop them from sharing happy hugs and kisses in crowded streets. The story of the gentle giant and his petite wife is a beautiful message about the power of understanding, affirming that when two hearts beat as one, no distance is impossible to bridge. Amali Jennings, a Danish girl with a plus-size body, once endured a youth filled with obsession due to body shaming and school bullying. She always lived in insecurity, believing she would never find true love in a world that overly values a slender appearance. There were times when Amali fell into despair and self-harm, feeling completely invisible and unworthy of happiness. However, destiny changed when she met Shawn through an online video game where they began to connect through their souls and personalities before even knowing what the other looked like. Shawn, a young British man, fell in love with Amali because of her intelligence, humor, and warm heart. When they finally met in real life, Shawn insisted that he didn't care at all about Amali's weight because to him, a woman's beauty lies in the way she treats the world around her. Their love story faced fierce opposition from Shawn's family. His father even cut off contact because he could not accept a plus-size daughter-in-law. Despite those pressures, Shawn remained steadfast in choosing Amali as his life partner, and they married after 9 years together. Their story is a powerful statement against social prejudice, reminding us that every individual is a unique being and deserves to be loved for who they truly are. Through these stories, we realize that happiness has no set template. True love is a connection between two souls that transcends all barriers of appearance, age, or social prejudice. The greatest lesson is to learn to respect differences and stop judging others by their exterior. When we view the world with compassion instead of stigma, things that seem strange become invaluable sources of human inspiration, helping us live more tolerantly and fully. Thank you for taking the time to journey through these inspiring and unique love stories with me. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to hit like and share to spread positivity to everyone, and especially please subscribe to support the channel. Your companionship is the greatest motivation for me to continue creating more quality content. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next videos.